Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we are playing an old school They Who Endure list, which is also very budget friendly as it contains no champions and only commons and uncommons. So everyone should be able to play this list, and I think it is a great list for laddering up right now because of a couple things. One, you'll catch your opponent off guard. They haven't seen this deck in a while, and because you're running no champions, they might not know what you're playing. But otherwise, of course, this is very similar to Nasus Thresh, and they each have their advantages and disadvantages, but essentially they are sort of a similar core of deck, and therefore, you know, if one is good, the other is probably pretty good as well. So what are the advantages of playing They Who Endure over something like Nasus Thresh? Well, I think the big advantage is, of course, that They Who Endure has Overwhelm, and therefore can smack your opponent in the face no matter what they've got. You know, Nasus has Fearsome, but that isn't too big of a problem. You know, you can just block it with anything with 3 or more power, whereas They Who Endure is going to smack them in the face for a lot of damage, when Nasus wouldn't. And that means that you can, you know, they can be on 20 health, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. They're on 20 health. Doesn't matter, because They Who Endure smack him in the face for, let's say, 10, then you can atrocity your They Who Endure and win that way. Whereas Nasus Thresh, you kind of need to get some damage on them, because it's unlikely you're going to be able to get a Nasus up to like 20, so you will need to get some damage on them. So that's one big advantage. Another one is that They Who Endure is just things that die. You don't need to slay anything, it is simply things that die. And I know what you'll say, well, They Who Endure 7 mana, Nasus is 6 mana. But in Nasus Thresh, of course, you don't really ever want to play Nasus. The idea is you pull it out with Thresh. Are you leveling up Thresh on turn 6 attacking? No. So it probably means that you're doing it on turn 7 or later, so therefore the mana cost probably isn't too big of a deal in difference, and I think having Overwhelm is worth the difference as well. And this deck can beat pretty much everything. In the games I've got for you today, you can see it against an aggro deck, and you know how well it survives against aggro, and against a Nasus Thresh deck, which was a really fun game as well. And basically, because Targon isn't around as much anymore, and Hush doesn't exist as much anymore, They Who Endure got a lot better. And so I really do think that anyone, because the list is so cheap to craft, can go into ladder with this kind of deck. It's pretty simple and straightforward to play as well, and just go beat some people up with They Who Endure. And so yeah, enjoy the games, and I will see you next time. Okay, looks like discard aggro, which could be a bit of a problem. I think obviously we want to just find as many early sort of creatures and survivable things as we can. I like Caretaker, that can pick off a few things for us perhaps as well. We'll probably go for Fading Icon turn 2 into Butcher as well, just to give us that survivability. You know, give us the chance to block out, trade with things, because you want to keep discard aggro's board as small as you possibly can. Turn 3 we'll probably play Sentry, and then we'll look to play you as well. So we'll attack there. I could attack here, to be honest. And I think I will. I think we need to know that this is a race, that this isn't blocking anything extra anyway. So there's no great rush to do that. Have a glimpse beyond here we could use if we want to stop the Draven Strike, which we might. That seems very possible. Let's see if he goes for the attack with this as well. He does. So that means we probably do have to do this. Stop the Draven Strike, which stops the axe, which is useful. Now we could go for this as well. Depends on what we draw here. If we draw... I was going to say, if we get like Warden's Prey, then obviously that's a pretty obvious Caretaker, but elsewise, maybe not as much. I could go for like 1, 2, and 3. And set up a nice sort of defensive board here. That's probably for the best. We might get an attack off with this, depending exactly what he plays. And we also get to see exactly what he's doing here. Is this worth killing? Perhaps not. I think I can find enough things to trade into that. Plays Rummage there. We do have to be scared of Jinx. That is a sort of big scare, but as is, it should be okay. Teemo as well. We'll definitely attack with you. Also attack with you, I think. Because if this is going to block that anyway, then it's fine. So he goes down to 10, so, you know, if we can find a They Who Endure, we're getting well within range of being able to just simply kill him. That's not ideal.
Gotta work with this joker.
I guess I'll play you, setting up for this next turn. We'll try and trade as many things as we can here. So again, we're probably going to glimpse. We probably want you blocking there. Probably want a block there and a block there. I'm going to glimpse there, I think. Save as much damage as we can. There is a They Who Endure. On 5, but that's about to go up quite a lot. By the time that this comes out, it will be very high. We will play this Bark Beast. Yeah, we have a nice turn here as well. Again, we've stopped these Draven Axes, which is good. We can pick off these two and get a big attack in here. We could even get to the point where we can Atrocity this. He passes. Honestly, I attack with all. Yeah, let's go for it. He does block, so he is scared. And then we just need to survive next turn, which we should be able to do pretty easily, I would have thought. It does have Jinx. We'll play you.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Okay. It's gonna be unlikely he can level Jinx this turn. Damage was maybe the one that he could have done it with, but other than that, it was always unlikely. I'm just playing this. Helps shut down his attack. Means that he almost certainly can't attack with Jinx here. As for that on face, so we should be good here, and this is kind of, you know, a real advantage to this deck is you have so many early units that just protect you against aggro that, yeah, our opponent just has nothing to do. Draw a They Who Endure, and you win! Okay, well, here we go. And this matchup isn't ideal. I know I think that this might be a slightly better version of this deck, but in the mirror, not as great. If they don't find Thresh, we could be okay, but if they do, we are in trouble. We do have two of our primary options here for winning the game. We definitely want to keep them around, but we do have to be pretty careful here. And open with Bark Beast. Do I attack here? They probably will have something for me here on 2. Doom Beast could be good as well. Just getting any chip damage in we can is useful. Fading Icon. He plays his own Fading Icon. I can just attack into it. We get a... he could... I will play it. There's still, I'm not sure, you know, some go more control-y with it. They play Whales, they play Valfeast, they play stuff like that. Others are more creature-focused. And if you play something like that, then obviously we get nice attack off for 6 damage. Which is good. Okay, he has Keeper Butcher, but that's better than Caretaker Butcher, you know, given this in this board I could just trade both. Another Doom Beast. Let's attack with that. I'd trade that. He's willing, he's not. Okay. We Spirit Leech you. This is a pretty nice little thing going on. Now if he passes here... Oh, he's playing this. Guy attack here. We want to have everything die before Thresh comes down. I think that is the key thing. If everything dies before Thresh, that's good for us. That's what we want. Now if he goes for something here, we will just glimpse.
Destined to die.
He glimpses his own unit. Okay. That I can accept. But essentially the idea here is we don't want Thresh leveling up, so get rid of everything on the board so that nothing can die. That's my thinking here. Is have everything die now before Thresh comes down so that Thresh level up is delayed by quite a bit. There's his own fading icon. Turn around. Please Doom Beast sometime soon. Pigeon as well. Peter just passed me through. Big keeper. And now I've done something with my turn, so pass it on back. Interesting to see if he wants to attack with this. Let's have Thresh. Okay. So play our first Doom Beast, I think. Interesting, he was happy to pass. I don't think that makes any sense. I'm pretty sure it's a massive misplay. Yeah, we get this, so we get a good block off potentially. We don't want too many units. What are you on? You're really only on 3? Feels like so much more. No. Have to trade into this Thresh with something pretty big. You have to attack. And we have to deal damage to this Thresh, by the way. That's important as well. We'll do that as well. Important that we don't let him have Thresh for free. On 4 of 6. Kinda don't want him leveling up next turn. You will level him up is the problem. Oh man, what do I take? I need things to die for my endure though. I have to have things die for my endure, I suppose. We'll pass it back to him there. How many units are we on? You. Can't let that Thresh level up. Before next turn. As long as we can get in next turn, I think we're fine. Before it leveling up. But after that. Okay, he has Spirit Leech. Gets him up to 5. I think I'll play this Doom Beast. Okay, so he can level up Thresh. So I need to have things that can block. I have to have something that can block Nasus here. 5. This will be a bit more. Attack with this as well. We have to have things that can block Nasus. So by having, I won't attack with the Doom Beast. I will attack with this. I will attack with you. We just need to block it. Okay, he's happy to trade there. An extra death. Up to 7. Up to 7. If he develops, I mean, could I ever consider that? Of course he's not going to develop, but if he ever thought about it. This is 2 more deaths. Getting close, I think. So we can go for a glimpse here, I think. Stop this from leveling up. What are you on? 7. This is such an odd game. What's this, right? Okay. Go for it again. See if he's got another right. He's not. Keeper Butcher is interesting as well. He's up to 13. So we're almost there. This is why these... Maybe I should have waited for Doom Beast here.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
Nasus up to 16. You have you're on 10. But you're 1 short there as well. If I can find butchers, I think we pass. On 17. Oh my! You're on 10. You are currently 1 short of his Nexus self. If I butcher, go in for you. And then look to Atrocity. Just need the mana to do it. Let's think. Let's think. I butcher this. I play you. Next turn, I can have a maximum of 12 mana, which is double atrocity. But if he has another siphoning strike or something like that, I'm in trouble. Oh my god. I have to go for that play, I think. Oh, you become a 12/12. -1, 11. -1, 11. Then we'll still have the 3 spell mana, which means we'll have 9 plus 3, which is 12, which hopefully gives us a Atrocity. He might go for an Atrocity either on the Endure or depending on what happens with my face. And then we go for another Atrocity. See what happens. I hope he plays something here. Play something. Anything. Anything. Play it. Please. I need him to play something. Of course he didn't. I have to go for this as well. I hope he doesn't have... Trusty now would be weird, but like, Siphoning Strike really is the thing.
What do you sense, Guardian? I smell would-be thieves.
That's fine. That's okay. Now we have it. And he's gonna need... He can't Atrocity, because he righted. We go for this. And then... He doesn't have lethal from Atrocity, so he might need to Atrocity. Yeah, into that. But then we go for the second one, and we should be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a win! What a win! Wow. Wow.